Assalamu alaikum, peace and blessings. I pray that all is well and everyone is in the best of health and spirits. It is your sister, Denise Renee Muhammad, your aromatherapist, coming on today for our health and wellness power hour with my brother Sean Ali. Assalamu alaikum, and how are you?
Well, alaikum assalam, sis. All is well. All is well.
Yes,
In charge, alive, and in charge.
that's right. That's
God
right.
is in charge. I know somebody's going to do it.
Right.
I, God is in charge, but He left me in charge of this. So,
Right. The God
right,
in
right,
you.
right, right. Yes,
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 sir.
yes. That's what I mean. Right.
Praise be to Allah. So, yes, our
Praise be
topic today for this wonderful Wellness Wednesday, our Health and Wellness Power Hour, is the fountain of youth. The fountain of
Mm.
youth. And Brother Sean, let's talk about it. First of all, what is the fountain of youth and how can we obtain that?
Mm. Well, I mean, it's basically us,
Right.
and it's basically ourselves. Right? So, um, really quick because this is going to be fun and exciting. This
Yes.
is this is not going to be boring or none of that
Right,
stuff right
right.
there. You know what I mean? But just for those tuning in, just so we can get the scientific definitions and explanations of this, and not just the what we think it is, right? So, if we are
Exactly.
looking really quick, aging, it's numerical, but it's also biological,
Mm.
right? So of course, numerical is the numbers, how long you've been here, and biological is the condition of our cells, right?
Right.
So this actually determines the numerical age because you could be 20, but the condition of your cells be like you're 40, right?
Right.
Or you could be 40 and the condition of your cells would be like you're 20. This is determined by our lifestyle. So the biological condition of our cells is determined by our lifestyle. So when we're looking at the science of aging, it falls under two main categories: telomeres and senescence.
Mm.
So what happens is on our DNA, right? So if we're looking at our DNA, if you pull out a strand of your DNA and you put it under a microscope and you see it, at the on the tips of the DNA, they have protective caps on the tips of the DNA. As the cells reproduce, these are called telomeres. This is
Right.
protects the DNA. As the cell reproduces, the telomeres get shorter, right? And every time, so they calculated by 75, 80 years of our life, we wear out our telomeres. The DNA starts to unravel. This is where you got cancer, wrinkles, the aging process. This is the
Right.
aging process. So, senescence is related to aging because senescence is it's not cellular death, but it's the cell can still do its job, but it's not alive. It's not dead, but it's not alive because it can still function, right? So
Right.
this is what gray hair, wrinkles, they are arrested cells. They can no
Wow.
longer have any life in them, but they can still function.
And
So there's two main ways we get to senescence. It's telomere shortening senescence. Your telomeres will get so short, or it's stress induced cell senescence. So it's two main ways that we get there. You just go to what they call this natural process, or we have a lifestyle that's so stressful it induces cellular
Right.
senescence. So when I said you could be 20 and look like you're 40, that's
Mm-hmm.
senescence. That means
Right.
your cells can still do their job, but they aren't reproducing life. So you're stuck right where you're at because they call
Wow.
this irreversible. They call this irreversible. They call this irreversible. So you're stuck. You can still live, but you can't get better. But hold, I'm trying to, hey,
Come on.
that's,
Come on.
I'm explaining to you their science because guess what they call this? They have a name for this. It's called the end replication problem. So in school, I'm in school now, and this is what because this is what they deal with aging. It's the end replication problem. These telomeres get so short. When they get short, that DNA unravels, and now the only thing you're waiting for is for failure and
Hmm.
then death. You're waiting for
Wow.
that straw to break the camel's back. So they don't know how to reverse. Well, they do, but they don't teach it because it's right here. Your lifestyle.
Yes, sir.
See, I've studied this and I've solved this problem. So I got the end replication solution. That's what because the fountain of youth, this is the science. When you hear all of these science fiction, fictional stories, Ponce de Leon looking for the fountain of youth and all of that, this is
Right.
the science. This is what's happening inside of ourselves. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I have a question for you, Brother Sean. Okay, when you said the cells are arrested, break that
Mhm.
down. What arrests those cells? You said stress and
No, yeah, stress. It's called stress induced cellular senescence. And this is it's three main ways we get there. The other way is kind of a natural way. You're kind of born with it. Other than that, the two ways that most of us get to that point of aging, of death, is from the telomere shortening senescence or stress induced senescence.
right,
So, and like I said, the senescence is like it's that cell wherever you induce senescence at, that's where that cell is stuck at.
wow,
So that doesn't mean you're going to die. That means so if you get gray hair early, wrinkles early, this early, these are irreversible conditions or actions because no who they got all of these serums to try to Maybelline, olive olay
all
that
of
try to
them.
reduce the wrinkles, the effects
Right.
of wrinkles. This is because that cell is still alive, but it can't. It can only do its job. It can't get better. It can't get better. It's waiting for that action to kill it.
Mm,
So what I've discovered, so if we're looking at the body, right? If we're looking at our body, we're inside and out, right? So of course, whatever we put in our body is it's going out, right? So that's two actions. So
right.
we have a way, whatever we put in us, that stuff is coming out. But we also have what they call epigenetics. That's the outside influences of our DNA development and expression. An environment and the things that we use on our skin play a
Right.
significant role because we're talking about the skin cell senescence. We're not looking at the rest of the body. We're just focused. So that act, we're going to look at the skin, right?
Right.
And because that's where you notice you're aging at.
Oh,
you,
right.
you,
The largest organ on our body.
hey, look, you look at the
But we
mercury like,
can't see
man.
inside.
So we got the outside, right? So this is where our battle is at. This is where we 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 can control most of the environment, but we can control all of this part, right?
Right.
So when we are looking, the ingredients that make up healthy skin, some of the main ingredients that make up healthy skin, apigenin, right? Guess what they call apigenin?
What's that?
The beauty flavonoid. Listen to me. Look. Man, I swear to God, this ain't my nickname. This is not my nickname. If you Google apigenin in skin, and you will see that under that category of dealing with skin, they call it, one of its nicknames is the beauty flavonoid, right?
Right.
Man, so it helps to with inflammation, discoloration, spots, things like that.
Hmm.
It cancers, right? Major problems with the skin, apigenin helps with. Okay. We
Right.
got copper. Woo, guess what? Guess what copper is? Copper is a biocide. Let me write that down for us.
Yes.
Copper is a biocide, just like all the other sides, bacterial sides and pesticides. This is It helps to eliminate, kill, remove, prevent anything that falls on the skin. It's called a biocide. Bam! Listen, man, man. So and that's what one of the effects of copper. It Because copper is a biocide. So that's why it's good to have copper cups, copper
Right.
utensils, because those bacterias and things can't live on it because it's a natural biocide. So,
Hmm.
but this is why it's also a great beauty product. It's in a lot of beauty products.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So you got selenium, right? Selenium is another great one that helps with um keeping that skin healthy and strong, because healthy skin is beautiful skin.
Right.
Right, right,
Absolutely.
right. I don't care how healthy you think you are. If you look at your skin
And
and you
it's
see all these blemishes and marks, you will that
dull,
will
dry.
negate it negates all of that healthiness on the inside that you can't see.
Right.
Right?
That's what in
So
the
we want
Quran it says your body will tell on you or something like that.
yes, yes. Zinc and the vitamins A, C, E. There's a few others.
Right.
Collagen is also, because that's the basis of skin. Now, when we are looking at these, the object is to find the least amount of food items that have all of these. I don't want to eat one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight different foods to get all of these objects, because now I'm going to overeat. I'm going to hurt myself and put my body in a weaker condition. Now I'm trying to improve it, right?
Right.
So when we are looking, these are naturally occurring in a lot of things. Now I want to give you one delicious thing that
Uh,
has
that's right. Come on.
I'm gonna give you one outside of the vitamin A, C, and E. When you talking about this is the beauty flavonoid. Copper, this has biocides, right? Collagen. This is what keeps your skin nice and pliable, baby soft. This is that baby
Right.
fat is collagen, right? Guess what? There's a food that has a significant supply in them, right?
What
Guess
is
what
it,
it
Brother
is?
Sean? What is it? What is it? Come on.
A navy bean.
I
Oh
knew it.
man, listen to
That
that
mighty,
navy
mighty Navy
bean.
bean.
Oh, damn. Now
That's
look.
it. How to eat to live.
Uh-oh. I froze. Can you hear me, sis?
I can hear you. Yes, you good on
Did my
my end.
screen did my screen freeze?
Not over here.
Oh, on mine, my
Let's
screen is frozen.
ask our audience. Is Brother Sean frozen on y'all's end? He's good over here.
Oh wow. My whole screen. Well, that's cool. I can hear you, but both
But
of
you
my
can't see.
screen of no, I can
Wow.
see, but we're frozen. We're
Oh, you're
but that's
frozen
cool.
on your end. But yeah,
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
see
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah. Okay, well then that we're gonna keep rolling then.
Yes,
Um,
sir. They
that
say
navy
you
bean.
good.
Okay, all praises due. That navy bean has a significant supply of the major elements that our body needs. See, this is coming from the inside out, right? So,
Right.
coming from the inside out, this is the elements that beauty is made out of. Mm, come
Right.
on.
Come on now.
See, so
Somebody say
from
not
the
the pinto bean.
no, not the, I'm sorry.
Not
I'm
the
sorry.
pinto.
Not the pinto bean. Not the
No, they
pinto
were
bean.
joking. They were joking.
Yeah, not the pinto. No other bean.
No
In
other
fact,
bean that he named.
no other bean. And I'm not this is not a show on navy beans. We can get to that. But
Right.
if you look up these elements, it just so happens that the navy bean has these elements in it
Right.
in a significant amount where we don't really have to eat too many other foods to get these things
Right.
unless we put our bodies in a condition of overeating and too much. So we want to give it right what it needs. So as it's growing and developing, because remember, we're trying to overcome senescence, right? So we're trying to overcome that cellular death, that cellular arrestment of it not being able to get healthier. So we want to give the body exactly what it needs. Now, coming from the outside in, right? Sister Denise,
Yes, sir.
we have environment that can be polluted, toxic, filled with heavy metals and all kind of other things, right?
Right.
What can we now you because this is we this is your expertise over here. And as
Yes,
well
sir.
as the other things we're gonna get to as well. But you can, of course, you can jump in whenever you want with that.
Right.
But I know you got some oils for the beauty. But when we're looking at that outside influences, because
Hmm.
how can I control that, or how can I balance that?
Right. Diffusing the certain essential oils. You mean with the toxins? Uh-oh, hold on. I think he dropped off, y'all. But yeah, where we were going with, let's see if he's gonna be able to come back. Definitely to control your environment, essential oils, diffusing certain essential oils can help with that. Let me see if he'll be able to come back. Bear with us, family. Brother Rodney Assad Muhammad, the courage coach. No, we don't eat those pinto beans. Oh, funny.
I'm back.
All
There we go.
right. There he
I
is. There
missed
he
your
is.
answer, sis. I missed your answer. Or did you
I
answer?
didn't quite give it all yet, but I was saying
Okay.
diffusing certain essential oils like lemon. We
Mm,
have a blend also called Thieves Essential Oil, where it actually is a blend of lemon, clove, rosemary, cinnamon, and it's another one, eucalyptus.
mm-hmm,
And it actually helps to um, combat those airborne pathogens. So you can diffuse
mm,
that blend, and it helps with that. So to detoxify or purify the air in your home, because that's the worst air really that we can breathe is
mm-hmm,
the air in our homes.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
You know,
mm-hmm,
and that
mm-hmm,
affects
mm-hmm,
that affects
mm-hmm,
everything
mm-hmm.
what we're
You got
breathing.
dust, skin
Right.
dander, you got
Exactly.
toxic materials, heavy metals, everything that can float. You know what I mean? Including the current virus, as well as the older
Right.
viruses and
Right.
bacterias that have always been present. So when we are looking at this body again, was you got some more, sis? I'm sorry.
No, that blend right there has all of the oils that I could have mentioned individually, but it's in that one particular blend.
Got you. When we're looking at the skin on the outside,
Hmm.
right? The skin is our first line of immunity, right? And it has a pH balance. We hear with you hear the commercials, especially with the secret, strong enough for a man, but
Made for a woman.
pH balance for right. So, and that's dealing with and it's just
Mm.
dealing with the pH, even though
Right.
men and women have the same pH of our skin. So, the protective layer that the skin naturally produces is called the acid mantle, right? And it's a
Right.
pH of 5.5, which is slightly acidic. And what this does is it creates that protective layer. So if anything falls on the skin, it's easy. It can easily get rid of it and prevent it from coming in. When
Right.
we are looking at skin problems, right? So when we're looking at skin problems, oily skin is usually your pH is too acidic. When you're looking at dry skin like eczema, psoriasis,
Hmm.
usually your pH is too alkaline.
Right.
So, in addition to what's coming out, but we're looking at topical because you can have the best diet, but you don't have the right products to put on your body, and you could destroy your acid mantle, destroy your pH, and now you destroy the integrity and the beauty, the physical beauty of your body. So we want to prevent that by making sure that we are putting the best products, water, lotions, whatever we use, we want to make sure that it is in that pH range so the body will accept it.
Right.
When you put that thing on, something on, the wrong perfume, the wrong soap, the wrong soap powder, and you get those itchy, like, man, those reactions, that's the body is reacting to mainly that pH.
Right.
You get out the shower and your skin dries out. That's because that water is mostly alkaline, and is that it raises that pH level. And one of the signals is dry skin because the acid mantle is gone. So that natural lubrication is gone. If that makes
Right.
sense.
Yes, that does.
So what we have here with, can you see that?
Oh yes. Those soaps.
Man. Oh man, look,
Brother
let me tell
Sean
y'all
makes
something.
soaps, y'all.
Woo wee! This is hold up. These are beauty bars.
Beauty. Right,
These are
right,
because it's yeah. These are beauty bars made for addressing most of the major conditions we can go through. The pH of them are naturally 5.5. So no matter what other ingredients in them, they are based on making sure that you have that acid mantle, that natural protection.
right,
We got goat's milk, and it's infused with the essential oils, a lot of them that Sister Denise mentioned, that are great for the skin and antibacterial,
right.
antimicrobial, and all of those things. This is a rose and rosemary. Woo!
Yes. I was about to say
You can.
rosemary is great for the skin.
Mm,
It's
this is
natural.
a honey. Honey is great for the skin,
Hmm.
antioxidant, soothes the skin. This is
Right.
a aloe and a olive oil. Woo! This is beautiful. I love
Awesome.
this, man. And turmeric, ginger, nutmeg, clove,
Ooh, I
star
know that smells
anise.
good.
Oh, this is my favorite one right here. And I love this one because from shaving, you're scraping the skin. So it's
Mhm.
easy to get those blemishes, and they're literally bruises. But because we repeatedly shave, the bruise, it's a continual bruise, and the body will grow right into it where almost becomes permanent, right?
Right.
And turmeric is a great element for bringing out and lightening those blemishes and correcting the skin tone, right? So
Right.
this one, I'm telling you, man. And we got the bar as well. This is the everything, like the everything bagel. It's the every man. I don't care what your problem is. You put this up on you. Oh my, I'm telling you. And I'm not just saying it because it's mine.
Right.
I'm saying it because it works. And the last one is a ginger. This is a ginger based one. And man, I got an oatmeal one coming, but I grow all of these. So I don't grow oatmeal. So I'm trying to
Right.
use the stuff that I grow because I know with the condition, I know it's no pesticide because the, the
Right.
the the object is to not put that stuff on me. You know what I mean? So, but we're gonna put the link up to my Etsy page to where you can order these. But man, I'm just smelling them right.
I
Man,
bet.
yours is on the way, Sister Denise. So you'll
Thank
be
you.
able to
I
tell the world.
appreciate that.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
man.
I'll be the crash test dummy.
Hey, no,
Yeah,
I am.
right.
Look, I wasn't going to share this with the world. I'll tell you, some Sister Denise knows for real. Side note, real quick. I
Yeah.
make a lot of stuff
He
that I
does,
don't.
y'all, that he don't even. I be like, Brother Sean, my goodness.
This is a box, and you got some of these too. This is a
Praise
box
be to
of
Allah.
the essential oils that I made my own essential oils. And I'm telling you, family, and
Awesome,
it's not,
awesome.
but we have also some turmeric tinctures. Well, it's a lot of tinctures, but turmeric is great at the blemish, balancing out the
Yes.
blemish. Out of
It's
all of the things that is
anti-inflammatory.
hard,
Hmm.
right? So, but it also is it's because you got two types of inflammation, right? So you got pro-inflammation and you got good and bad. So the bad would be you ate something and you caused that inflammation reaction inside of you. The
Right.
good is if there's an injury, your body will it produce inflammation to rush everything to that area, right? So certain things like menthol and other ingredients that give you that tingling sensation, that's the
Mm-hmm.
good inflammation because it's rushing everything to that site, right? That means all of the repair, all of the things on this list, all of the oxygen, the blood, the building blocks, all of what they those stem cells, those human growth hormones that is in your body right now, that
Right.
good inflammation is what causes the body to use them. So some of these products, they have some of the products I had, they have menthol and other things in it that gives you that invigorating, that good,
Yes.
and that's how you break that senescence. That's how you wake up your cells from
Wow. Awesome. Awesome.
hey. Now with the oils, right? Because you
Right.
want to train your face, family. You're going to do two types of faces: the stress face or the smiley face, right? You're gonna be either all
Right.
all of those stressful, and you can see the wrinkles of that
Right.
go with those
These
movements.
wrinkles all up here.
Man. So when you see a
Yes.
person with those, your body follows you. Just like you lift weights and you'll make those muscles train up and get into that certain form.
Right.
Every time we move our face in those conditions, we are, my mama
Muscle
used to say,
memory.
be careful or your face gets stuck like that.
Right. That's muscle memory. Frowning
Yes.
so much.
Yes, yes. So we want to train the face. You want to train your face. It's got to look one way. You're going to get some type of wrinkles because smiling creates wrinkles too. So you dig what I'm saying? And the more you smile, the more it's going to be wrinkled. But this is our opportunity to take charge because we want to wake this cell up. We
Right.
want to break the senescence. Not only can the cell do its job, but we want it to get better. So we have to create the condition to make it get better. What type of oils can I use topically, sis?
Topically, lavender.
Yes.
That's a good one for skin, for everything. Eczema, dermatitis,
Mm,
even alopecia. A
mm,
lot of sisters been dealing with that lately, alopecia. So it's good for the scalp. Rosemary. Now that has
Oh,
to
yeah.
be rosemary. It needs to be diluted with the carrier oil.
Yes.
But yes, rosemary excellent for the skin, for the hair. It's an antioxidant, so it does all of that. Yeah,
Mm.
to
Coach
name a
your
few.
face. Massage your family for those listening. I'm sharing to. I'm a licensed cosmetologist here in Maryland, right? And of course, with the cosmetology, you study in the beauty and the skin and the health of
Right,
it and things like that. So I'm not just guessing. I'm using and I've been a licensed cosmetologist since 2014. So I'm sharing what I learned. So when
right.
these are muscles, everything, and just like you control all of these, they don't move. If you stop moving, they're relaxed.
Hmm.
But you control all of them. Take control of them. Put some of them oils on your hand, on your fingertips, and you massage. You got lymph nodes and lymphatic vessels all throughout your face and your head.
Right,
So if you notice, we have a natural pattern. Everything drains down. So
Right.
the lymphatic system, it drains right here to your left subclavian clavicle, right there into the vein. So we want to pull, you want to massage and pull all of that stuff in a direction. You pulling it in the direction all the way down, right? Boom. And you put those oils in because we want to invigorate, innervate those cells. We want to push them past that point of no return, that irreversible damage that we
Right.
done previously. Right. So we have to change the steps that we took to get here. We go backwards.
Right.
That's fun. This is fun and easy, man. Listen, so what was you ready to say? I'm sorry, sis.
Um, no, you were saying how we can reverse things, but it's really good to take preventative measures because it's easier to prevent than to cure.
Yes.
And that's
If
what the
you only
essential.
got I'm no,
Go
go ahead. I'm
ahead.
sorry. Go ahead, sis. Yeah.
No, I
No,
was
you
gonna
go
say
ahead. You
that's
good.
that's what the essential oils it's all about is taking
Yes.
preventative measures, some self-care, some self-love, you know. And you always talk about the parasympathetic system. That's the rest and
Yes.
digest. That's when your body can actually start healing. And the essential oils puts you in that state. Right.
Yes.
So
The brain power.
right.
Yes. So yes, exactly. Because you see that the stress face.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have the stress face and you are smelling some essential oil. It's impossible. It's unless you smell one of them strong ones
Right. You
that
like
can make you, oh, yeah. But that's only a
that
few.
one oil, you're right. That's not the
Yeah.
norm.
Right.
Right.
But so if you're getting that and then you're diffusing your atmosphere, it's aromatherapy,
Hmm.
the therapy part.
Absolutely.
It's aroma, your smell, our olfactory senses therapy. That's connected straight. Your nose don't go to no other part but your
Your
brain.
brain. That's right.
It don't go to no other part but your hearing. It goes to no other part but your brain, right?
Right.
The nose and the mouth, they go to other parts and then it comes up to the brain.
Right.
Our our eyes straight to the brain. So this is the if we're looking at that, I'm going to use my eyes, my hearing, and my sight first.
Hmm.
So, so when the messenger says the fasting is the cure, a greater cure for all our ills, both mentally and physically. See, because I don't have to use my mouth to get to my brain. This is my
Right.
control center. See, I don't have to use that.
Right.
No, that's not
Right.
a no. Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Powerful.
So that and this is the these are mechanics. The number one way that before we close out is the number one way we hurt ourselves, what Sister Denise talked about. It's right here.
Hmm.
It's the brain.
Right.
So we have everything that comes from the brain really quick, family. Because look, we got the liver, right? You got your thyroid, you got your adrenal glands, and you
Right.
got your gonads and your man and womanhood, right? These are on an axis from the brain. It's connected to all of them. Boom, boom. This is where stress is at. Growth hormones. Boom. You got your thyroid and this is where your metabolism and all the good stuff that your body needs is right here. Your
Right.
man womanhood right here. Bam, your testosterone, your estrogen, right? We keep ourselves so much right here that even though the body has the a potential to produce growth hormones, we always stress induce cell senescence. Stress, and we always keep this activated. So this is shut off. This is shut off. This is shut off. So we got all kind of female problems, all kind of fibroids and things growing, all uterine problems. You got prostrate problems and all kind of male problems. You're not growing and developing. So you got a growth hormone problem. Your thyroid isn't working. They want to cut it out, but the control of it comes from right here.
Wow.
So when you use these essential oils and you employ and apply that aromatherapy, you take yourself out of the HPA axis. Now look, when that's removed, everything else is working. This is emergency. When you activate your stress response, that's fight or flight. That's emergency. Your body stops everything else and devotes power to that axis to get you through the flight or the fight, to make you so you go, I gotta fight or I gotta run.
Right.
We can easily get, if you got that stress face walking around with it. Like, why you always looking mean?
Man,
you always in the
mugging.
That's the HPA axis. Aromatherapy is one of the, how long it takes, sis?
22, 2 and 2.
No, it don't.
22 seconds.
No, it don't.
To get the effects. Yes, sir. That's
Break
all.
that thing.
Simple right there. And
now
that's why when you smell an aroma and it'll remind you of something, like it'll take you back to a memory, because that connection, that brain connection. Like it'll take you back to
it's a good memory.
Good memory, right. Something in your child, right. Something in your childhood, and then you start reminiscing and you feel good, and it's like, wow, and you just keep smelling.
Yes, it takes you away from trauma.
Exactly.
Not to trauma.
Exactly.
Right. Man, that's powerful, sis.
That is.
And this is what that relaxation of the face and the body comes in at. This is where your skin can now do its job versus being in a stressful, intense state.
Right.
This is how we break that cellular senescence, that where it's stuck. Because if we be honest, let's be honest. We can wake up one day, look at ourselves, and be like, damn, you look terrible. And the next day, you might have shaved, done your hair, got a haircut or something, and you look at yourself and everybody like, man, you look good.
Take a double take.
What? You look 20. They be like, what? Are you the same person that was here yesterday?
Right.
So what we are saying in this broadcast isn't far-fetched. We already play and manipulate ourselves anyway.
Right.
We just want to show you how to do it. The Fountain of Youth, the Science of Beauty. Man, contact Sister Denise. She has the aromatherapy, the stress management, the anxiety management, the depression management, even if you too happy management.
There's such a thing. Right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, and this is, I pray that what we talked about was understood and just as fun for you as it was for us saying it.
Right.
Right.
Yes, sir. Praise be to Allah. Let's see. And we thank everyone for tuning in. Brother Reginald, Brother Rodney Assad Muhammad, the Courage Coach. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes, the Courage Coach. Yes,
that's right. It's my brother. Yes, but Yeah, reach out to either one of us, Brother Sean. All right, now you showed those soaps. Are they available for
I'm
shit?
gonna
Because you
put
already
yes,
know.
yes, yes. I'm gonna put the Etsy page up in the comments
Yes, sir.
and the link to my Etsy page.
Praise be to Allah. I can't wait to get mine.
Oh yeah, yours is coming.
Come
You
back
gonna
and
yeah,
share
yeah.
testimony. Yes, sir. All right, family. Well, thank you all for tuning in to another episode of our Health and Wellness Power Hour. And again, thank you for tuning in and reach out to us. If you have any questions, comments, it's all love. All
Yes.
right. Assalamu alaikum, family. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings, sis.
Yes, sir.